ladies' night. Here to have a good time. Everybody's feeling right. Welcome to ladies' night, ladies' night. Oh, yeah.
Hey guys,
Ladies' night.
we
Hello.
are
Hey.
having some technical difficulties tonight, but we're gonna get through it, guys. Okay,
Yes.
so how's everyone doing? Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
Can you
We
hear us?
good. I'm
I
always
can hear you
happy. Every
guys.
day out the
Okay.
hospital, this shit's month is good.
Right. I'm happy it's
How's
Friday.
it? Oh, girl,
Me
me
too.
too. It's been such a
Mm.
busy week, and we got Dante back, and we haven't all been back in so long
I
together. So
know. We are reunited, y'all. And it feels so good. I feel
And
you
it
should play
feels
though.
so
it
You should
really
play
good.
does.
that good. It feels real good though.
You
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to
know, I did
probably
not know
take off
that
my
song was
camera.
about having sex at all. I did not realize that song what that song was about as a child. Because when you're young, you don't know.
It's a lot of songs that was inappropriate.
There's
Even
a lot of
Martin's.
songs.
Like you
I'm
look
like,
back, like damn, we
yeah.
was watching that as a family on family night.
Yeah, I was
Right.
like,
Crazy.
how my dad let me listen to this song?
And
All
I
these
used
songs
to
about
like
sex.
H Town, knocking the boots.
Knock
The hook was
somebody rockin',
catchy.
knocking the boots.
It's just
Yeah,
like I got older and I'm like, oh, okay.
give me some good love.
Yeah, they would have
Yeah.
been popping. Poor guy. I think it was
Okay,
Gino, the
so
one
this
who
Mm-hmm.
is
died. Huh?
Uh huh. What's up, Sheena?
oh, okay. This is how having some issues over here. But we gonna figure it out. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay. I got it. We're not gonna move. Okay. So there's been some drama going on this week with the baby. Do y'all know who the baby is?
Oh, the baby, the Tyler Olive. It's too many, but
I
yes, he's been
too.
cutting up, cutting up.
Okay, so unless you've been living
Mm-hmm.
under a rock,
Even
you know
Madonna,
what the baby.
Even Madonna capped on him.
Even John, I
And
was
she's
surprised at John Elton. I mean Elton John, Laura. Yeah, Elton John.
I wasn't
Crazy.
because it was very offensive. So we don't need to repeat what he said because I don't need to have those kind of words in my mouth. But since he's come out with his opinions, and we live in a world now where there's like cancel culture, right? So if somebody
Yeah.
of a different race is coming after a minority, and they want to, you know, just do something crazy or say something, they're losing their livelihood, they're losing their house, they
Hmm.
can't go out in public. The same thing applies to the LGBTQ plus community. So
Yeah.
he don't piss off the white people. They've all his endorsements for Boohoo Man is gone. Like now he's a Boohoo Man, and he
It's
was supposed
done.
to be on some kind of European tour this summer, and that's done
That's a
too.
wrap. He can hang all that shit up.
So what
I
do you
wonder if
got?
he
What
got
is
his.
your
I wonder if he
Mm-hmm.
got his lighters up now. Somebody should be like, "You got your lighter up or
right?
nah?" Like, how about
So
that?
Dante, as like an openly gay man, what do you feel about like what he had to say? Does is
Well,
his opinion even relevant?
first of all, his opinion is irrelevant, so there's that piece. But one of the
Right.
things that I do find interesting, and it's been said a few times, and I do agree with, that is said by straight black men primarily, don't know justice comes sooner than fuck white gay justice. For some reason, you fuck with them white gay people, you're gonna end up in a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So, I
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't care what he has to say. I don't like his music. I don't give a fuck. But
Right.
also, I hate that you're a person that people listen to, and here you are, spouting this bullshit. Because what I'm nervous about is the people that will listen to the bullshit you're spouting, and that's my only problem with it.
Yep.
What about you, Anti?
I feel the same way. I mean, he went on and said he was just doing it to amp up the crowd, and he has, gay followers that was rocking with that. I mean, but Whatever type of thing, you're gonna have a group that rock with it and some that don't. It's something as offensive as what he said. Like, I don't, that's not, you could have said, pull your drawers down or something like that. Like, why would you go to say that? It
Right.
was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe he was on some drugs and he wasn't thinking clearly. I don't know. But it totally, it just left. It
It
was
came out of
nasty.
left field. Like people were there
Yes.
to
Like,
have a
who
good
says
time,
that?
and gay
Of
or
Yeah.
all the things
straight,
you can amp up the
you can
crowd
have.
with, like,
That is
why
not how
not pull
you
out your
unfuck the
fattest blunt? If
crowd.
you ain't rolled a fat one up before you came today, go back to your car. Like, I mean,
That
I
is
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
know.
a crowd dud, and it's just
And
like
maybe he's
I
gay and don't
personally
know it
feel.
yet. Man, I don't know. Maybe
Oh
I
no,
feel
It
a
just
lot of
puts
he
a,
knows
a
it.
bad
I just
taste
feel,
in my mouth.
yeah,
Right.
it's
It's
just
just a
sad, but I
bad
Yeah.
feel
taste.
it's just with just everything going on where you have the racial injustice and so much, just everybody's trying to have this divide with every fucking thing that's going on. I feel like we definitely did not need that. But I also feel like, when people are just open, like saying mean shit like that, just nasty and uncalled for, like, he questioning his manhood. I'm sure he's done, he probably had his thoughts, and sometimes people, they act out like that when they kind of know that the same may apply to them. He might be pulling out,
Yes.
he might be hit somebody up in the parking lot. Shit. On the tour bus.
Hmm.
He
I
should have
mean,
honestly, in my opinion, because I do listen. I try to say, in the now with these young kids, But I should have. He should have been
And
canceled. I know.
these young
I know a
cats.
couple of. Yeah, I know. Like a couple of years ago, he like socked some chick in her face. Because she touched
he
him.
would have got
Like
his ass beat.
he obviously beats
Uh-huh.
bitches up, and so he's disrespectful. And
But did you see his apology? Did y'all hear about that? And then how he's like, no weapon shall form, and basically saying like, y'all can cancel me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need y'all. So he hurting right now. For him to say all that when people be going all like going, he is hurting right now. He know he messed up, and he know there's really no coming back from it.
Not to mention he ugly. Like, let's be real.
Right.
You ugly.
He
Like,
should be
why are you even
nice. He
talking
should be saying stuff like that.
right,
fucking shit? Nobody wants you any fucking way. So get on.
Ugh,
Ugly people have to
exactly.
be nice.
right. Real nice.
Yes, they should.
That's
Real
why I'm a mean
nice
ass
because you
bitch.
look
I'm
funny.
a mean ass
Oh.
bitch. Mm.
Well, speaking of homosexuality, um,
Oh.
prosecutors are alleging that R. Kelly initiated. Oh shoot! This is like a travesty today, y'all. We gonna through this stuff, Lord.
It's just one of them days, chill. Everything's
Okay,
all far behind.
okay.
There we
I
are.
know. I can't even. Okay, make sure this is propped up on my knee. I got my lighting on. This is so crazy, so ghetto. I am so sorry. Okay, so prosecutors are
I use
alleging
my
that.
little this my bony ass knees.
Huh?
Go ahead. Sorry. I was just gonna say I'm propping mine on my little. This is for my bony ass knees, so they don't cut each other.
So prosecutors are currently alleging that R. Kelly initiated a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old boy, and that seven
Wasn't
that
there more
he
than one?
let. Well, yeah, that seven. He met the 17-year-old boy at McDonald's, which makes sense because that nigga really did like McDonald's a lot, and it was kind of weird. Like, who eats McDonald's like that? And
He used
then
to go
the other
pray.
17 at
He used to be
McDonald's
scouting and shit. No, I'm saying like pray on
scouting.
kids and stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant like he was praying. I was like, what was he praying for
Shit. He
kids?
probably,
He was
with the
he was all in that ball. He was in the
the
ball pit
ball
bench.
pit and shit.
Like,
That's why they
come
don't have it
on,
no more. He done messed it up for the kids
right?
out
He
in
done
there.
fucked it
Duck,
up for
cover.
everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So the
Fucked it up for the
17-year-old boy
kids.
then introduced him to another young man who was 16 at the time, and he allegedly forced both boys to have sex with several of his girlfriends. And prosecutors are trying to get him for um, childhood rape or whatever that is. What do you guys?
Do,
Anti, what
do
you
we
think
think
about that?
do we think force was maybe a really strong comment? Because you don't. No, I don't know about
I
forced.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't agree they were forced. I feel that first of all, he's a sexual predator, so I feel kids,
Mm-hmm.
boys, girls, pets, ain't nobody safe around that man. So you know, and also like I didn't agree like with Forrest. Like a lot of people say, someone with a platform or some celebrity, was Forrest. Most of the time, I don't think it's not Forrest. In my opinion, I wasn't there, I don't know, but I feel like, it's
Right,
like shit.
right.
It's R. Kelly, right? It's R. Kelly. And the same is true for those women.
Yeah.
They see R. Kelly wasn't
R.
nothing
Kelly,
for us,
R. Kelly. I wouldn't even leave my purse around that motherfucker.
Ain't nothing
I would
safe.
have to pick
Nothing
my
or no
purse
one
up
is
and take it
safe
with
around
me.
R.
I
Kelly.
wouldn't
Ain't nothing
leave my
safe. My
dogs
jacket.
around him.
I
That's why
wouldn't
I
leave
said
my
pets
dog
either.
around him. I wouldn't leave my
Nothing.
jacket. I wouldn't leave my car, girl. He'd fuck the fucking tailpipe or some shit
I
and
I
wouldn't
use my
even leave
know,
nasty
my
ass.
right?
wig.
Turn the
Okay,
car on and bend over and
I
shit with
wouldn't
the
leave my
Okay.
shampoo on his
wig.
ass. Ugh, too much. Yeah, he
Mm-mm.
is just a sexual predator. So I feel
And
like
he's
I'm not
sick. He's a
surprised.
sick
He's
person.
very disturbed. And I mean, he was molested as a child. So I mean, I feel like,
Yeah.
it happens with a lot of victims of molestation and rape. So I mean, it's very unfortunate that that happened to him. But it just makes it sad that they go on to victimize others in the same way
Other
that,
people.
and it's
Yeah.
just like, damn, it's very sad. It's very sad.
But there are also a lot of people though that do get molested that don't go on to do that, and in fact they become like
Advocates and
advocates
they
for
help.
people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right. And that's
he
rad
was just
too. I
disturbed.
just
I think he was disturbed all the way
he
Well,
around.
doesn't.
I mean,
They could
they
tell
have
me
film.
anything about him, and he could tell they
I,
could tell me anything about him, and at this point I would just believe it because
me too.
he fuck
Yeah,
everything that move.
yeah. And then I think he's meant there. I mean, he's mentally off as well. So you have to, when you factor all that in, he's
He's
dealing with a
slow.
lot of trauma. He's slow, mentally. So I
He
mean,
is
it's just a
slow as
lot
hell.
going
He is
on,
real slow.
and
Hmm
He used to refer to
it's
himself as Peter Pan. Like that. That tells you a lot right there.
I thought it was a Pied
Michael
Piper.
Jackson used to do.
Yeah, the
Michael
He's a
Pied
Pied
Jackson used to
Piper.
Piper.
call
Like yeah, but
the
that's
Pied
like Peter
Piper.
Pan.
Yeah,
Isn't
the
that like
Pied
Peter
So
Pan?
Piper wasn't
The Pied Piper was the one that came and he played the
the
flute
music.
and
Yes,
marched with all
Oh, okay.
the
the
children out of
kids.
the village or
Yes,
whatever the fuck. Yeah, he girl,
yeah,
he just by. I
and
just
like,
can't with him. He's
and it's
sick.
just sick when you really think about the name. Like back then, before all this came to light, everybody's like Pied Piper, And then when you
The
really,
Pied Piper of R and
it's
B.
like, oh my God, he's just really putting it out there. Like he be playing the music for the kids to come. You know what I'm saying? And then if you listen to the lyrics
No,
of his songs, which I love, it's like, oh my God, like he telling his story. Like this is real life,
Story. Remember Trapped in the
yeah.
Closet? Like
Yes,
Oh my
he had them
god.
girls trapped in the
yes,
closet. Like
yes, yes. Oh, there's something in my
But
like
you
he
know
was
eye.
really
what
telling the
though, I
story.
some of these folks though are acting real, and I'm not here to question whether they're real or not about their trauma, because you don't question people's trauma, but at the same time, there's some things like I know that if I'm going to go to R. Kelly house, I don't drink nothing,
Right.
don't
Just
agree
with
to
Yeah.
Ti
no
and Tiny,
fucking
you
weird
don't drink
shit.
nothing. You're not taking my phone, which means I'm probably not getting in. So, but with him, like you said, don't
Right.
eat, don't drink. What the fuck?
Don't eat nothing, don't drink nothing. Like just like any old person you met off the street, like that's just how you act any fucking way.
Yeah, it's just
Going
sad.
back to
But
Ti and
I could not
Tiny,
with him.
going back to Ti and Tiny with the whole the baby situation. Ti put in his words of what he thought to defend the baby, and so did Bossy's black ass, and they got their own shit to worry about. I did not appreciate that, so I'm
Oh,
sorry. I
look
had
at
to
my eye.
bring that up.
Agreed. No, agreed. Also, Ti, don't nobody want to hear his shit.
No,
Right.
no.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, so
Something
is
like
Dante
all in my
frozen?
eye.
Something's in my eye
From
too. It's actually been bothering me.
It's bothering
But
me.
yeah,
Like, I can barely. It's like Clouding
I
my
wouldn't go.
vision.
I would not go to
That's
R.
weird.
Kelly's house or his
Oh,
studio. He
this
invited
is
me.
up.
Oh
I
no.
see. I think he'd be holding bitches hostage, and I'm not trying to be hostage.
If I were an artist and I just needed to
No,
get that come up, like I'm going strapped with something and somebody, I would not be alone.
he would not
And
be. He's
that's
not a come up.
so it's
He's an
like
abuser,
mm, it's just sad.
and I don't know how those
Mm-mm.
parents was letting their kids go to play with him at his house. Like, you already know what the deal is with him.
Because sometimes parents try to live through their kids. And then when that happens, shit like this happens. You think if my kids was in the singing or something, you gonna go to somebody who had I don't care known history or not, male or female, guess who's gonna be in that booth or in that room looking at you? Me. Period.
Right.
Point blank, period. If I can't go, ain't nobody fucking going. That's how it
We're
is.
having technical difficulties tonight, girl. Dante, we are having some issues. Is Mercury in retrograde? What the hell is going on?
Right.
Oh my god, I kind of do like it on the iPad, but it's just not me. I get used to it. Okay.
He's back. Oh, he's gone again. Oh my god. I need a mirror.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me? No,
Yes. Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
can't hear you.
Okay, I hear you.
No,
I can hear you.
you can hear me now. Is it better with the headphones on or without?
Uh, I can hear you about the same.
Okay. We are having some issues tonight.
I have to get this out my eye. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I think it's my iPad that was tripping to begin with because now it looks fine.
Oh, it's mine's too. My iPad don't like this.
Yeah, my iPad don't
It's
like.
crazy.
I think my iPad don't like StreamYard. It's just like back.
No, I don't. I don't think it does. To be honest with
Yeah,
you, no, it doesn't. Mine doesn't either.
because this is
Okay.
perfectly fine and it's moving at time. Thank God,
Oh,
because I
got
was
that on my.
behind.
Okay. So moving on. So a woman is seeking legal action after being called Bone Quisha in a Facebook post made by North Carolina Honda dealership. She
Mm,
bought a 2016 Camry by the salesman of the name Ethan Brooks. Then on Thursday night, she took a picture in front of the car. She went online to go to their Facebook to see what it looked like, and the caption read, um, "Congratulations to Bonquisha on her 2016 Toyota
ah,
Camry." She, felt
ah,
extremely humiliated because that's not her name.
That's not her
You know,
name.
her name is not
ah.
Bonquisha. Her name is Trinity Bethune, and it's just disrespectful. She signed. I personally would have took that shit back and filed a claim against Better Business Bureau,
Sure woulda.
Mm,
and I
mm,
would have called
mm.
Sure
Toyota.
woulda.
And yes, my bone Quisha black
You know
ass would have
what?
been
You
suing
know
them.
what the fuck
Hello.
else? My bone Quisha back ass would be driving a free ass fucking car
Hello.
after I got done with their
Yeah.
motherfucking ass
Brand
because
new
that's some
car,
Yeah.
bullshit.
Brand new.
Fucking bone Quisha, what the
That is
fuck?
so
disrespectful.
So
You
disrespectful.
see
Like,
how they do
disrespectful.
us? You see how they do
oh,
us? Why would you
it's
do that? Why would you go on a public
And
platform?
then you know what pisses me the fuck off about it? It's not even just the fact that they do it. That's enough to piss you the fuck off. But it's also the fact that they think the shit's funny.
they think it's funny.
Yeah, and
And
it's
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 not
not.
funny. I have literally never met a bone creature in my whole life, but they just
Mm-mm.
love to throw that name out there like that, like that's something to
But there's
do.
so many that goes with the stereotype. Like, my name, is Antonisha. So people sometimes feel, okay, I've heard people say if your name ends in SHA, you're this and you're that. But I'm like, nah, because first of all, dummies, a lot of Russian people, their names end in SHA, Natasha, and
Natasha,
all
Sasha,
Sasha.
that. Yes,
Natasha.
all of that is very common. But it's also like I said, one of them stereotypes where sometimes people, and I'm sure people probably looked at my name and thought, other of me. But it's like, and it's always, you hear things. It's just like they have no idea. People are just going
Yeah.
based off a name and stereotypes and have no idea. Like,
Hey,
and then like
well,
you said, they think
also,
it's funny. Like how I probably would
yeah.
have went back. I would have went back up there.
Well,
I would have took that fucking car back.
us 80s and 90s babies too.
Yeah.
Like it was the time for the Ishas. So
Yeah.
Right.
I went to school
Right.
with every Aisha, Naisha,
Yes.
Kaisha. My cousin, I got two cousins named, or one cousin named
It's a lot
Maisha, and then a
of us,
friend named Maisha. It's a whole
Right.
lot of
It's a
Ishas,
lot
and
of
if you want to go
issues.
there, that might have worked. But this whole bone quisha crap that they're doing is so fucking 1987 that it's like, what the fuck?
I would have went back in there. I would
I
have
would
went
have
and
too.
I would have posted the whole thing. Like
I would have
it
too. And I
uh
would have made sure everybody in that whole fucking spot had
yeah.
heard
I would
exactly
have
what the
probably
fuck
yeah.
had happened. Cause
Yeah.
that
Right.
cause that
Yeah.
Toyota manager needs to work that shit out. And I
Real
wouldn't go
quick. They need
I
to pay
wouldn't
her
let
car
him
off.
he wouldn't be able to tuck me back in the office or something so we could have a
I would have been
discussion.
loud right there in the
It would have been
lobby.
loud,
Yep.
proud,
Oh, I
Everybody
would have
and
got real bone Quisha up in there, okay? And I would have sued their
I'll show
asses.
you Bonquisha motherfucker shit.
So, do you
I'll
guys
show you
think?
that.
Do you think she has because she said she felt humiliated? Do you think she has a case against him?
I do.
I do.
It was
What?
because the other thing, it was malicious.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say very malicious. Absolutely.
If what they needed was this woman's actual name, they had the access. The bitch bought a car from you.
Right.
Right.
You got
Right.
10,000
Right.
pieces of paper with her actual name on it. Yet you
It was
decided you
very
thought your ass
malicious.
was funny. It was malicious. It was racist. It was wrong. She
Yeah.
needs a freak fucking car, and that's
And
the
the
end of that
thing
whole
about
story.
it, like her brother said, the letters of her name are like together, pretty much damn near together on the keyboard. So,
Yeah.
like you
Right.
said, he thought it was funny. And it's like, damn, this is a tough situation for me because it's like, damn, do I report it or do I just go whoop his ass? Like it was when I read it,
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
say
Yeah.
damn.
both.
I'm like, I can't,
I think it
but
both
I
is
I,
can't
I
because
acceptable.
think
I
he needed
can't
an ass
report
whoop.
it and then get his ass whooped because then that's coming on me. Then I'm gonna get in jail.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe I just beat his ass and don't say nothing about the comment, and then they
Right.
might be speculating. But hey, get a black goddess, get your little black off sweatsuit, get your hoodie, go beat that
Agreed.
ass.
I fucking
So you
agree.
So
Get in that ass. Get
so
in
y'all
that
yes,
whole ass.
so y'all know
yes,
like Black Twitter is like ridiculous, right? So they didn't have that much of a good start. I think they had like 2.5 stars, maybe three. So they're down to like 1 star, and all the reviews are
yeah,
just
absolutely. And her people been calling. I started to
yeah.
call, but I had to be on
Good.
the show because I wanted to say y'all got people all the way
Good.
fucked up.
Good.
You know,
And the fact that we're sad in North Carolina, you know, like this is why I don't live in the
listen,
South. You
North
guys make
Cracker. Y'all make everybody mad.
y'all make it
Y'all make
yeah.
acceptable
everybody.
for racism, and like it's
Mm-hmm.
acceptable, you know. So
It's just,
Mm-hmm.
it's just sick that I mean, it's just crazy that stuff like all that still exists like to this day, and I don't think it's ever going to go away. Like it may have gotten slightly better, but I think it's just something. It's just the world is full of so many racist people, and I feel within the past few years they've just come out like fucking hungry wolves. Like they don't even
Yeah.
try to
Well,
disguise or
they've been given a
the
pass
okay, yeah, yeah,
by a president that was
right,
bullshit, and
right,
now
yeah,
we're still dealing with the outcome of that. Even though he's not even in office anymore, he's empowered these fucking losers
yes,
to think they're better
yes,
than us. And I'm like, look at you! You think you're the fucking master race? If you don't fucking
right,
sit the fuck
right.
down with
It's
but
your
you
big.
got
crazy
he got a commission from her sale, and then he went
Mm-mm.
online and
and
disrespected
did
her.
that.
I need my
Ooh,
commission back. I need it back.
I would
Whatever
have took
you
that
paid
fucking
him,
car
I
back
better
and got
get.
me take it
ooh.
all back.
Mm.
I hope
I'm
that
getting
place gets shut
upset
down.
because I would have had a
But
whole
there's
lot
no
to say.
warming. There's no cooling off. But there's no like, I forgot. I didn't want to take this period. It's once you do it, you do it.
Yeah,
It's called like cooling off. Is I think what it's called. I don't think there's a
right.
cooling off period
Mm.
because
Oh
they've
wow.
reminded me every time I've gone to the dealership because I'd be mad as fuck at the ass. I'm not buying
Mm-hmm.
another new car anytime soon.
I
Mm.
don't plan on it either. There's a car shortage, so
Mm.
Keep your cars, y'all.
Keep your
Right.
car.
Keep it.
Okay, so speaking of I don't even know how to go into this next segment without feeling some kind of way. So Amazon, um, Jeff Bezos gave what's his name on
Van
CNN
Van ass. Van Jones.
$100 million to
Ah,
do what he wants to do. Not 100,000, not a
100
thousand, not a
million.
$10,
$100 million, y'all.
$100 million to do whatever he wants to do with the money.
Fuck.
So,
Great.
what do you think Van Jones is going to do? You think he's going to do something with the community?
He's
You
gonna
think
lick
he's going to
some.
take the
He's
money
gonna
and
no. He's gonna lick some white person's butthole.
I was gonna say that. Yep. That's why I'm like,
That's
out of
what
all
he's
people,
gonna
they give
do.
it to fucking Van. What?
He what he wants to do is what he's gonna do is use that money to get
Yep.
as close to the white person that he
As he
wants to
can.
that
He
he
about to
so he
buy
can
their ass.
lick their fucking booty hole. That's a hundred
Yep.
percent what he wants to do.
I
why?
agree.
I'm
Ugh.
so I guess he won some kind of award.
So,
Um, he
He
won
won an
the
award
courage
over here.
the Courage and Civility Award. He was one of the winners, and it was a surprise gift that he gave to Van Jones. So Van Jones is $100 million richer. You know, I wasn't.
Don Lemon is gangster in
I
comparison
loved
to
Don
yeah,
Lemon.
Van
I
Like
love
Jones.
him.
Don Lemon, that
Yes.
I
would have been
love
the more
Don
better
Lemon.
candidate.
That's
He would
why
have
I
been
thought
I
the.
he
want.
would. Oh my god, I was like they could
Oh,
have gave it to Don.
Don
But
Lemon
Don too
drunk
real
is a
though. He's
whole
too
feeling.
he's
It's
too
a whole
real
vibe.
though.
He
But Don
is.
he's too
But he's a
real.
Yeah.
gangster, though. He's
Right, but
I
gangster with
love Don
because
Lemon.
everything.
but because he's
I
so
fucking
real and
love.
he's such a gangster like that, in Hollywood and TV, that shit don't work. You got to be a
Mm-mm.
sellout. You got to be fake. You got to kiss ass. If you don't meet them, the fucking
And
prerequisites to make it.
Don used to
So
do that really well, and everybody thought that's what he was
yeah, but yeah,
until
he
it
Hmm.
flipped the
mattered.
script.
Until
Exactly,
it mattered. That's when he
And
was
exactly,
like, "Oh, not
he
today,
said, "Oh
honey.
exactly,
fuck y'all,
Oh, fuck this.
exactly.
I'm about to be
Yeah,
me."
So
I'm about
yeah,
to
he
do
about to.
this."
So Van about to continue selling out with his 100 mil, and that's it. So that's
Okay,
all he
Van
about to
is
do.
not married either. I for some reason see him with like a white woman or something or non-black.
Your phone, Dante. Can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Dante.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only see him with a white woman,
yeah. He's not no. He ain't got no black girl. Nah, he ain't got
and
no nappy
she'll be
hair,
blonde too. She won't even be brown hair. She won't be
She gonna
brunette.
be
She'll be
blonde with
blonde.
blonde hair,
stringy ass
Mm-hmm.
blue
blue
eyes.
eyes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He better be careful until she called the police on his black ass because
Well, wait.
Because they
What
sure the
would
fuck
y'all
will.
because he
do?
starts being intimidated.
Because
Right.
they
What would
sure the
y'all
fuck
do with
will.
that money? So if y'all were given $100 million, what would you do?
I would
First
set
off,
up a foundation. I would set up a foundation that actually works, to educate and to help improve the lives of young black folks, but also I also want to help older ones that need skills, that need
Yes.
skill
yeah,
sets, and that need to
yeah,
be able to get out there and make their fucking money and realize
Mm-hmm.
that we are intelligent people, and you don't have to sit here and do this bullshit job that you don't want to do. You
Yes.
have options, and I want to give them options.
Right.
well, the
Right.
first thing I would do is some nigga shit, and I'm not even gonna lie.
Well,
What
I
is it?
mean,
I don't know. I'm probably gonna go and get me like some good food because y'all know I'm a tourist and I like to eat and can't help it. And then
but after that, like that's a given. Like you're gonna get some good food, you're gonna get you a house. You better
I'm
get
gonna
That's
you a
get
a
me a
fucking
whole
house.
car.
lot of
I'm gonna get me
money,
a
y'all.
house.
Yeah.
And then I will start a foundation, maybe something for like single moms, or something for minorities. I hate saying minorities, but I like what you said, Dante. Something like that, something where you can actually help the community instead of giving the community money. You help them
Yes.
earn money and get out
Yeah.
there and get
Yeah.
their own money. I think that would be very fair.
Sugar
Yep.
dumpling. Hi, baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
What would you do? What would you do, Anti?
So I always said if I had a lot of money, I would definitely pour it into the community. I feel that because we are a product of our community, I would definitely put more.
Hello,
I just
baby.
wanted like a big sports stadium, something with like an indoor track, indoor pool, just a
Yeah.
And
gym. I want a
and people
computer
don't have to
lab,
pay to, and people don't have to
and it'll
pay
be
to get
free. Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So just, have a trainer. I will have a nutritionist because so many things that, either, kids aren't taught because their parents don't know, or they just don't have it in the community, like how to eat well, how to cook. I would definitely have some home ec. Kids don't have
Yes.
that. At my junior
Yes.
high, I had a home ec class. So we learned how to cook, which also incorporated
So do
math for
we.
measurement. So it's like, I feel those, and just real life skills, like fuck all this fake ass history. Like, y'all need home ec. Y'all need to know how to sew, how to iron
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
clothes, how to wash. So I would have like a model little home.
Balance your checkbook,
Yes, balance your
savings
Yeah.
checkbook.
I
account.
was just about to say I would have a
Yes,
whole
real
class
life
for it
skills.
for anyone that needed it. I would have a whole class on practical skills like
Yes,
balancing your
shit that
checkbook,
matters.
actually preparing a budget.
Yep.
And these are things
Mm-hmm.
that we oftentimes don't know how to do because we've never really kind of been shown them. We've kind
Yeah.
of figured out ways and pieces of doing it.
Yeah.
It would be very nice if we had a more structured approach that actually is strongly effective and that kind of covers all the bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what I would do, y'all. And of course, I would put money up for my kids. I would buy me a
Yeah.
house. Shit, I'll buy me a fucking piece of an island somewhere. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's $100 million. You can do a whole lot.
You
You
can.
could
You
do a
But
whole
can.
lot.
I'm a simple person. So for me, I feel like once I get everything I want for the community, my kids and my family, like I
You
live a simple
good.
life. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
go get like no Lambo. I'll probably just get me like a nice SUV, get
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
husband a truck, a little couple toys or whatever. But
Right.
other than that, shit,
I mean,
that's it.
even the house I would buy
It
would
wouldn't be
not
not
be
grand.
It'll be very
it wouldn't be a
practical. It'll be
Yeah.
very
mansion.
practical.
It
Yeah.
would be maybe 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom type
Yeah.
of
Just some
thing.
Yeah. It'll be
normal.
very
Some
practical.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and I'd have my friends like living with me probably. So like my besties would be living with me.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like your approach with everything though. Like you would do like what is it, Magic Johnson, kind of what he did in the black communities, like what he did with the
Yeah.
24-hour fitnesses, like his all
The
his
only thing
gyms
about
come with
Magic
pools and
Johnson to
they're cheap.
me the only thing about Magic Johnson to me is I just don't think that it is accessible enough. Because like
Yeah.
Anti said, you want to make it accessible. You don't want
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
situation in which, people can't pay. That
You got
TGI
to get on there.
Fridays,
But
that Magic
fucking
Johnson
Magic
TGI
Johnson is
Fridays is
high. The
expensive
movies,
as
I remember
fuck.
going there in
The
junior
movies
high.
is
It's
fucking high.
like, damn.
The movies
Like,
is fucking high. They're more than the other rest. They're more than the other
it's very
like movie
Okay, well
expensive.
theaters.
damn y'all, I take
It's
that back.
expensive.
We're not doing the
Shit.
Magic Johnson approach. That's the wrong way to go.
Yeah. Shit is high as hell. Got to save 3 weeks of lunch money to get a goddamn ticket and a hot dog. Mm-mm.
Just right, and then just to walk into that TGI Fridays and hear first of all such and such, and you're
Mhm.
like, oh, here the fuck we go. This ghetto ass fucking TGI Fridays. Get me out of here.
Hey, I live right down the street from that, okay? But
I know you do.
I
And I
go in
love you
there
for it,
sometimes.
but I love you for it.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, speaking of catching the bag, Kelly Clarkson, remember the American Idol girl who can sing, and
Of
she
course,
has
Mhm.
Kelly Clarkson's one of my favorite artists, by the way. Just so you know.
well, okay, well she can sing,
Just
and
so
she has
you know.
okay, I got it. Well, she has her Day Talk TV show or whatever. She's making her money.
Mhm.
A Los Angeles County judge handed down the order on Tuesday that Clarkson
Mhm.
gives her husband, her ex-husband, $150,000 per month in spousal support.
Mm.
And apparently, your favorite artist, she ain't taking care of kids because she has to pay $45,600 a month for child support, and she was
Mm.
ordered to pay $1.25 million for his legal fees, which rounds up about to um, $195 a month, and that's like $2.4 million a year.
She got God.
Why
She
she
got
ain't taking
fucking
care of
God.
her kids
So first
though?
of all, but her husband, let me tell you something about this man. First of all, he's a known cheater. He's cheated on every single fucking bitch he ever been with. So let's just be real about that. Also,
Okay,
he grew up rich. He is Reba
okay.
McEntire's son.
I
Oh,
I love Reba.
I like
Oh, that's my
Reba.
And
girl.
Reba
I
is
do.
the
She's so
most down
pretty.
to earth. Yeah,
She
Reba's the
hella
most down to
cool.
earth, hella
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
I loved
that's her
her show
fucking.
I
too. I
did
used to
That's
watch
her
too.
fucking
that. I like her
son.
music.
Yeah,
You know what? I
that's
didn't even
her
know that
fucking
to just
son. He
now.
grew up and
Yeah.
what he did was he knew what to do, so he went to the fucking judges and had them do this bullshit. This is extraneous. It
That's a
really is.
lot.
Like when you
Like,
really look at it, like I know that sometimes, it's great that men are also finally kind of doing this to women sometimes because usually it's the other way around.
he done
But
made up
she
all
Right.
the
got
men.
fucking
Shit.
she got fucking got she got
She sure did.
got.
Girl, it is COVID season. We got this Delta running around. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be doing what is it, biopsies on people.
It's sad that they
Flu
got
like
us.
symptoms,
Yeah.
baby. Flu like symptoms.
Mm-mm.
Dante's frozen again.
He's frozen.
Yeah. And he has so much to say.
I know. He probably still going.
I think he is.
Oh shit.
I think we are all having technical. Well, you're the only one not
I'm
having no
look.
issues.
Yeah, surprisingly.
I got some issues. He got some issues. Dante's sitting there with his mouth open, telling a whole story that no one
Hmm.
can hear. Okay.
Okay, he got it.
So I mean, what would you do? Like, okay, you're the breadwinner in your household, and your husband is getting 200,000 a month from you.
Mm-mm. That ain't gonna happen.
Will he have flu-like symptoms during the COVID?
Yeah. Hell yeah, you gonna have something. That's crazy. But I heard she has full custody.
Then why is he paying?
So why the fuck is she paying him? That's what I was.
Why is she
I swear. I
paying
think
child support?
that's what I was confused. I I think it says she has custody, full custody. Oh my god, it was something. That's I'm like, why is she paying him? Because I thought maybe he had primary or they something like that. But if I can recall correctly, I believe she has custody. So I was confused as to why she's paying him child support when she got the goddamn kids. Unless they
Yep.
change
Maybe
it up. Is
maybe
that
when he
correct
has
that
the
she has
kids,
full
then
custody?
No, I think it's because he has partial custody and she's paying
Oh,
for
it
the
was
partial part
partial.
of it. Yeah,
Oh,
I I
okay.
I,
that
Then
I
that
don't.
makes sense.
No, but it confused me too because I was like, why is she having to pay for fucking child support when they
Right. It
both
still don't
have
make sense. Wait,
custody?
because they still have custody, so he should cover his share. They shouldn't be paying each other child
right.
support because
They
they
should
have their own time. And during that time, they should cover whatever needs to be taken care of.
She
So
got homie. That's
mm-mm.
I really
She
think
didn't
that's
have
some
her legal
bullshit.
team. Wasn't no good.
They wasn't shit.
Because
mm.
that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Her voice is magical and she is really fucking something. I really absolutely love her. I love her music. Love her show actually. She's one of the
I've
kindest
never seen
people.
it.
I never seen it, but
Um
I do like her. I like her voice.
yeah. Yeah, she's all of that, but it's just, she's I think what happened with her is she fell in love with a player because he has been that way with every person he's
Mm.
ever fucking been with.
Yeah, they usually keep it going. So
Yeah.
shit.
So
And
Dante, if
and
you were married,
he was like hitting on like her fucking fans.
oh, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Right?
So and they were telling her like your husband's like hitting on me. What the hell's going on? And
Oh
of course
my
she,
god.
as a woman, is gonna stand up and be like, "You just full of shit." Blah blah blah. You just don't want to see me happy. When really it was the real fucking truth that he really was fucking foul. He's a foul person.
Mm-mm.
So what if Dante? What if your ex husband did that?
Oh, I'd kill him. Yeah,
Damn.
no, no. I mean,
That wasn't even
no,
a thought.
Right. Oh, okay.
no,
I kill him.
no, no. I'd kill him.
Oh shit.
In the
Oh.
That's good.
story.
He'd just be gone.
But yeah, but here's the
Flu-like
thing though.
symptoms.
Flu-like symptoms because I gave
Right.
it to your ass. You know what I would do? I would fly to China and get some fucked up ass fucking virus. Give him
Nah,
that
don't do that,
SARS
niggas. We're gonna be in the
bitch.
same shit we in. Don't do that.
Right.
No,
We
I'm
gon'
gonna give
You
him. I'm
you
gonna give him
take
that.
him there,
I'm gonna
y'all
give him
way.
that SARS. I'm gonna give him that SARS. Lock him in a room, and good luck, homeboy.
Shit. And you go
Good
lock
luck,
up for
homie.
about 14 days and then you
you
come back.
you know they got that monkeypox going around,
Mm-hmm.
and
A
they don't.
monkeypox.
I
That monkeypox got flu-like symptoms too.
I
Mm-mm.
hope they
Oh,
kept his ass in Texas. I heard they isolated him because I said, "Oh Lord, nobody like
we.
don't nobody need that. Like, what the hell? Are
I
you
seen a. I seen the funniest meme. It said when they said about the monkeypox, and we're like, "Lord, if you want us in an episode, if you want us to play Jumanji, just say that."
Okay.
girl? I was like, this is
Okay.
not going
Is that what we
on.
doing?
Do we all need to scream something at what 12 o'clock or whatever time it is? Do we all need to scream
Man.
the same thing to get the fuck out this bullshit ass game? Because I'm
I
Oh
was
over it.
like,
God.
you gotta be
Now
kidding me.
it's the Delta variant and all this other
The
bullshit. I'm like,
black fungus,
oh my god, we will never go back
the
to being
black
in public.
fungus now. That's why I'm like, God
Oh Lord
damn.
Jesus.
Mm. Okay, well,
Mm.
going on to another artist, I have a question for y'all.
Uh huh.
Are we still mad at Kanye West?
I am.
Yeah, oh shit, I'm unbothered. So shit.
So he did this whole like a album release for his mom. He named it Donda in Atlanta at the Mercedes Benz. Jay Z
Okay.
was there. They said Jay
Uh.
Z had wrote his lyrics maybe like 4 or 5 hours before he went on stage. So I guess they're back together. And Kanye West is back on top, even though he literally just said 3 or 4 years ago that slavery was a choice.
A choice.
He said it was a choice.
Slavery was a choice. Now listen to me. Now it's like no,
He is just crazy.
no.
He's really off
Well,
mentally,
he's also a Gemini. Remember
you
that.
know. So he's really off. That's why a lot of stuff he said just like, he really don't know no better, you know.
Right.
He's really
Yeah.
that's why I say it really is like you know,
Mm.
nigga walking.
The
You saw
the
his
reason
mask he be wearing? Like,
the reason I remain bothered behind Kanye West is that I just don't want to hear any more of your bullshit. I'm
no.
fucking good. I'm so good. It started with that whole Taylor Swift shit, which at the time
Oh
I didn't
yes.
respect Taylor Swift. I actually like some of her music now. Her recent music is actually pretty good. But all that aside, you don't treat another human being that
Yeah, that
way.
was fucked
Yeah.
up,
It's fucked
yo. That
up.
was
And you
so
can't turn
wrong.
and then you want to turn around and be like, "Oh, I was just, it was just the
Nah, that
liquor."
was wrong.
No, you were just the wrong person. What you need to
Yeah.
do is apologize from your heart. But
Yes.
he never does that. He's
And
always full of bullshit. And I'm
mhm.
just fucking
Yeah.
good and I'm tired. I can't fuck with him. And I love Geminis, but I don't like that Gemini.
You know, and on top of that, she was so what was she like 18,
She
19,
was
17?
young.
She was a
She
little
was a little
girl.
girl. Like,
I
why would
couldn't
you
Yeah.
do
even imagine,
that?
like, what if she would have cussed him out? Then she would have been wrong. You know, they would have
Then
been
she'd have
like,
been the problem.
right.
Yeah.
But she should have let off on his
But
ass.
what she should have had done was snatch that motherfucking mic back and been like,
Yes.
"Bitch, it's my fucking day, not
Right.
yours. Sit
Ooh.
the fuck down." And that's what
Imagine
he
him do well,
needed.
he bought out Keisha Cole. I was gonna say, imagine doing that to somebody like her, but
Yeah.
he
Oh no,
kind of
But
bought
that's
her
Keisha
out.
but
Cole
that's
hood.
I think that's what he but I think that's what he needs, and I'm waiting for that moment
He
where he
gotta
tries
find
to
that
act
one.
out in public and
Mm-hmm.
he find the right one. You know,
Yep, at the right
Right.
that
time.
one.
That got
He
Mhm.
find
time on
that
that day.
one.
That's what the fuck he need. That got all the
Hmm.
time.
So
Mm-hmm.
did
And
y'all
I need to see it. I need to see that
That I would like to
before I
see.
forgive or buy Donda. Fuck Donda. I mean,
Wait,
I know
that's his mama.
that's his mama. That's his mama. She, you know,
I think I feel like he's always been crazy, and then when his mother passed,
Oh, it
by
just
by
bought it out.
it brought it
Yeah,
up to
fuck
surface, and it was
Donda, I
just
mean the
the
album,
album.
not
yeah.
his
I know.
mother.
I know what you
By
mean.
the way, I would never say that about somebody's mother.
Okay, so did you guys see the menu?
What?
Hello, did you guys see the menu?
I'm sorry. We both like,
The who?
The menu,
I don't know her.
the menu at his concert. The
oh no,
menu.
Oh
no,
no! I
no.
didn't see.
That's why I'm
I'm
I
like,
sorry.
have
shit.
I have these
The
That's why
menu.
I'm like, man, Dante got quiet. Like, what the fuck?
I
Menu?
have yeah, I have these
The
things in my mouth,
menu.
so like my voice sounds weird now. Okay. So the
What was on the
menu.
menu? Oh, okay.
So an all beef patty, an off beef kosher hot dog was $40. Cookies were 50 for 40. Cookies and brownies were 45.
Of
Was they
course they
laced?
were.
Um,
Shit.
No, they
sweet
weren't.
sweet and
Mm.
kettle corn
For sure.
were 35. You gonna love this one. Chicken tenders, okay? $50 for chicken
I
tenders.
can't.
Mm-mm.
And
And a
this is another reason I don't fuck with him. These
Why he
why
these
being
would you do
extra?
easies,
that?
these easies and all this fucking bullshit that he wants,
Oh,
oh, here's 100, I need $135 for this sweater that looked like, moths ate its way through it. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck that
right.
bullshit. Fuck
$50 for
you
some
with all
chicken
of it.
strips?
For some
Shit.
chicken
Chicken
strips.
strips. Girl.
Listen.
Bitch, some popcorn for 100 and something dollars. Fuck you.
Mm-mm. Right. That's
And
what
then
we
on
eat in
top
the
of that,
car
they
before you get
when
there.
people went, they locked everybody in there. So you can't come in, you can't come out. And if you
See, that's
hungry,
that bullshit.
bitch, you just hungry. So who's paying
Stomach
$45 for a hot
growling.
dog?
Look,
This is
I
some
have
bullshit.
I have my past from, I would take a couple things from Target that I have not paid for. But
I mean,
um
I think we all have.
I have a whole sandwich in my crotch. I have a fucking soda strapped to my
Listen,
side, bitch. They wouldn't even
yes.
fucking know.
The
Wait,
They
movie
would not
days,
even
we used
fucking
the
to do
fact
know.
that.
the fact that
Uh-huh.
Costco and Sam's Clubs gives you a hot dog
$2.50 fucking cent for a
and a
hot
soda
dog and
That's
a
and
big soda.
bomb.
and
That's
a soda. You
bomb
get a
though.
soda
It
with
is
it.
bomb.
And
Two dollars
Yes.
and fifty
this
cents.
nigga
It's
is
bomb. You get a soda too.
this Negro is
Right.
trying to sell $45 for a hot dog. Like,
Oh, child.
Bullshit. There is no hot
Mm-mm.
dog ever worth $45.
They better
girl,
be feeding it to me for that price
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and wiping the mustard from my mouth.
Actually, they better be letting me eat it off somebody's dick or something. Because for that amount, bitch, oh no, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm just saying.
Oh
There
my
better be
god.
Make it worth your
some
while. That's all I'm
effects,
saying.
honey. It better be some
Damn.
effects, honey. Cause no, ma'am, not
Oh
at
my
all
god.
today.
Ah, okay,
Nope.
so moving on to continue with mental illness. Simone Biles, I hope I'm saying her name correctly.
You
She
are.
said, she said, y'all not stressing her out. Okay, the
Right.
Olympics are not stressing her out. I'm not watching the Olympics. I don't support it because I don't like how they're treating my people.
Well,
Um,
they're treating all of them
All of them
terribly.
are fucked up.
Do
that's
you know,
horrible.
like, no, one of the tennis girls from like Hungary or Croatia, one of them tennis girls, honey, she passed the fuck
Yes,
out.
they was talking about the heat. They finally
Wow.
switched the
Girl,
time.
it's
Yes.
literally 90 degrees
But the
with
humidity.
one
Yes.
hundred percent humidity.
Yes.
100 like
Yes.
4% humidity, girl.
The guy, I forgot the guy. He was a male tennis player.
They're
He
passing the
said I
fuck
might
out.
somebody had a heat stroke. Somebody had a heat stroke
That was
and
that
they wheeled him
girl.
up. Okay, so it's her, but he was saying
Yeah.
it's scary. He said, "Who, I hope I don't die
But
because it's hot."
there was like three different people that had heat strokes
Yes.
because they decided because like it's also bad because what they're doing is they're having like the tennis matches at like 12 noon
No, it's
and
blazing
90
hot.
degree fucking weather. Are you fucking
They finally
serious?
switched it to I think 3 or 4 now, but it's like
Yeah,
it took a whole lot.
it
But
took a lot.
and it's really hot because you figure these are world class athletes. They're used to training in all kind of weather. So for them to be getting heat stroke and they're hydrating properly, it's just
Yeah.
fucking hot,
My whole ass to be in the fucking in the stands like having a fucking heat stroke, girl. They be like, "What's wrong with that man up there?" I'm like, "I am fucking passing out right now. This is some
Right.
bullshit."
But I am gonna
That's
watch
what happened
track.
to me
I gotta
that
watch
happened to
track.
me in Jamaica. In Jamaica, I was like close
Really?
to heat stroke. It was 95
Ooh.
degrees with like 100% humidity. And bitch, we were zip lining, and I barely made it to the end because I was so worn out because
That happened to me. I was
I couldn't
13.
do
I was
it.
it was in Nebraska, so it's really hot and humid, and being in Cal, we're used to running in California, so of course
Yeah.
we're hydrating, bananas, PD. Like my body was like, not today. It was
You ain't
extremely
doing it
hot.
today.
Not
Yeah,
today. It's
not
Junior
today.
Olympics. There, it's like the Junior Olympics for track club, but It was high. A lot of people, they had ambulance there because a lot of kids were like getting overheated, you know?
Right.
I really don't think Tokyo really thought any of this out. Like, I read somewhere that they're using beds for people.
What?
Yeah,
I
That's
don't
pretty
they
think they
are.
shitty.
really.
They're
No,
literally using cardboard beds.
yeah,
Wow.
I don't think they really thought any
They
of
want
this
the
out.
money. They probably didn't.
Yeah.
They just wanted the money and they was like, we gonna figure out as we go. And that's that. And that's kind of what happens, you know? You don't think shit through, you focus on the money. And you know, money make everybody move and dance. So they like, fuck it, we about to see what's gonna happen. It's
Well,
sad.
Simone posted that her
Yep.
mind and body are simply not in sync, and she is out.
And I
And
thumbs up for her.
congratulations to her.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so proud of her because you
Yeah.
know what I like about this new generation? They're not going for the shit we went for.
They're going for the
And
shit.
I love it, right? They like, hell
Well,
no.
they're
Like,
not
just
going. They're
no.
not going for that Carrie Strug shit. That fucking Dominic Marciano shit. They're not going for it where you're injured and then you go out and you do one more fucking thing
Right.
injured, so
Right.
that you create a
A
situation
whole
in
problem.
which
Hmm.
you have that problem for life.
For life. You might
Yeah.
be done. And with people like the twisties type thing, because they're in the air, like one wrong fall, like you can get really, really hurt. So, you know, for
Right,
someone like myself who has anxiety and who I've had, you know, panic
girl.
attacks starting
Yeah,
on the starting line of a track
me
meet,
too.
where I fell like running, got out the blocks, fell like 20 minutes after. I'm already level, but to be up in the air doing some shit and you come down wrong, nah, your neck. I mean, so
A lot of
like
things can
people really
I
need
happen.
to really understand mental health is serious. It's not just, you
yeah.
know, people want sympathy. That shit is real.
Yeah.
I think also people don't respect as much as they should the fact that it's hard for me to tell even one person, my mental situation right now is not together. I'm having a really hard time right now.
Hmm.
Um this is this has been a difficult time for me, and here's why. That's hard for me to say to one person. Imagine having to say that to a whole country.
Right.
Yeah.
And especially a country that's always like, you just go out there injured and you give it all
Right.
you
You give it
fucking
your
have,
all.
because that's what we're supposed to do because we think that. But at the end of
Mhm.
the day, it gives them injuries that they have to nurse for
They
their
got to
whole
deal
life.
with. Not the people
Hmm.
encouraging them to do it because they good. They limbs is cool.
And no one else got to deal with it but them. Can you imagine
Yeah.
just being in pain for the rest of your life because you went
Nope.
back out there because everybody was cheering, girl?
And
And you,
it's just, it's terrible. It's so fucking
Yeah,
terrible. It's just
yeah,
bad. But I'm glad that, like you said, more athletes and more people with this platform are coming out. Like, nah, bitch,
yeah.
I'm not okay
No, not
mentally, and
today.
I'm not doing it because I
Yeah,
yeah.
feel if that attitude was out there and wasn't so frowned upon, like we probably wouldn't have such a mental health crisis in the U.S. and probably the
agreed.
world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Because
think the problem, I
it's
think the
it's
biggest
it's
problem we
crazy.
have with this mental health crisis, like you were talking about, is, I mean, I think it's really the fact that no one wants to own up to the fact that they're having a mental health crisis,
Yeah,
because then it makes you weak and it makes you a person who's, complaining or whatever the fuck, and it's just it's not reality, because
it's
reality
not.
is, sometimes you're going to be good, sometimes you're not going to be fucking good.
Absolutely. But
Right.
for me, with my own struggle, I mean, I was okay with talking about it, you know, because I feel like if I could help somebody, I want to be that person. But I've always tell people gonna always have an opinion. People saying, oh, you weird, you this, you feel this. Bitch, you the
Right.
one fucked up at night, can't sleep, crying, but till you not getting your feelings out there and you still putting yourself in these situations
Yep.
that are causing you to feel that way.
Yep.
So in my
Yeah.
mind, the person saying that, they're the fucking weak. People like
Yeah.
myself and others that are okay with speaking out, like, nah, bitch, something is off, I'm getting help. We're strong. So it's
Yeah.
all the
Right.
ones out there, like, I'm good and be crying, like, bitch, you weak, shut up. And
We're
that's my
weak as
Hmm.
take, and
fuck.
that's how I
Yeah.
see it, and that's how I'm always feel about it.
Yeah. For sure.
And I love to
Yeah.
I
answer
agree.
questions, you know?
And
I.
go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead,
no, no,
Mom.
go ahead. No, no, you go. It's fine.
No, it's just it's very hard to be able to stand there and say, I need help. I need
Yeah. It's
right now
embarrassing, you
my
know, because
mentals
people
is
look
not
at you weird.
together. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this
people
whole
judge.
COVID thing, has helped with that actually in a weird way,
Hmm.
because every one of us at some point has had to be like, I'm not good right now. I
Right.
am not in a good place right now. This is
Mm-hmm.
not working for me,
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But
Well,
I applaud her for actually having the courage to stand up and say it. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you follow her. Do you guys know Leslie Jones?
yeah,
Mm-mm.
she's funny, the comedian, right?
She's Yeah,
Mm-mm.
she's fucking hilarious. Follow her on Instagram.
Okay.
She actually posted a video of her being like, "Look at this bitch knees right here. How the fuck you gonna have a problem to say da da da?" Like she goes off, and she goes off appropriately because you see her knees and she's got like scars,
It is cold.
scars.
Yeah,
It's
I
cold
know
blooded.
it's cold. It's
I
very
got
She
to
had
cold.
close
like
my
three,
damn
four
window.
scars on one knee.
No, we're talking about
She
it's
had
really
like
cold.
4 scars. Oh, you're saying it's actually cold.
Yeah, it's actually cold.
Is
Yeah,
it
I was.
cold? I don't know.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
I'm
feels
sitting. I
it's
have to
warm
close
out
my
here.
window behind me. It's
I'm
cold. It's like
freezing.
overcast. They fucking
Yes.
with the weather again. Shit. It's
Yeah,
like
they ready to shut us
I'm
down
They
again.
trying to
serious.
shut us down again.
They
I
are
just
Shit.
heard.
ready.
I heard about to have lightning storms, and I'm like, damn, but it was just blazing hot, and now it's thundering, and they need to stop fucking with the weather in the summer. Leave
You
that
know
shit
this
alone.
this is some Texas ass weather is what it
This is
is.
the
They
government
bringing
fucking
us
with the
some.
weather. That's
It
exactly what
has
it
to be
is. No, it
because it's
is.
some bullshit.
They're
They
prepping to
say
shut us down again.
that's
Right.
coming. That
Speaking
is
of
coming.
prepping, speaking of prepping to shut us down again,
Oh,
and I know
I thought you were about to say. Speaking of coming.
no,
Oh, ooh,
it's not that kind of show,
wow. It's
Dante.
not the. Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, speaking of shutting us down again, you know, President Biden, he wants to pay $100 to people who are vaccinated.
Thank you. I'll take my 100.
Yeah, I know you're vaccinated. You need to be like, where my damn money at?
Where my money at, Biden?
He's calling on states and local government officials to provide $100 payments for every newly vaccinated American.
Oh, so
Um,
I've already been
as
Oh, so you
vaccinated,
won't
so I
get.
don't
you
Yeah,
qualify.
won't get it.
you
This
won't
is
get it.
more.
But
It's a
you
more of
guys
an
would get
incentive
it.
to
How
boost the
dare
Yeah.
y'all?
vaccination rate. I mean, the fact that
Y'all better send me $25 or something. Send me a
first of
gas
all,
card.
I'm gonna Uber you a Big Mac meal or
it,
something.
it
Right.
first
That.
of all, I ain't getting vaccinated, so I'm gonna be looking for that
Okay.
vaccination hookup card.
So
Well, I mean,
I
here isn't it interesting though that the people with this Delta variant, like 90 something percent of those people are non-vaccinated people. And the
but
people that are
vaccinated are getting it
vaccinated
too.
that actually have it, they do get it, but
Hmm.
they have no side effects.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's good to know. That is
And then
definitely good to know.
they
Thank
don't
you
end
for.
up on they don't end up on like a ventilator begging for their life and saying I should have gotten vaccinated.
It's just spooky, you know. It's crazy. It's very spooky.
Well, I'll definitely
It's
do my
spooky.
research on that because
Shit.
I'm not trying to.
It's very spooky, sweetheart. Like
And the thing about it
I
for
think
me, I feel like I was just like at the time, it's like it was a no for me, previously because
yeah,
it's like no, I did my research and Steams was like, all
I'm
right,
not here for
I
that.
really don't
Yeah,
feel the need to.
right.
Right.
But now the boogeyman is out, looking for
The
people,
boogeyman. Yeah,
So
Literally.
I just feel
literally.
and like I said, that's so people can never say, oh my God, you said never. No, that's why it's very important to pick and choose what you say. And I've always said right now it's a no for me. Or it's a hell no. Because
Yeah,
why would I right back then it was like, nah, like shit is looking good. They open up the gates and shit. But I just feel everybody should just it's called risk assessment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just sit down. Hey, do I work from home? Am I living alone? Do I have 5 roommates?
right,
Whatever the case might be, and then handle it
right.
accordingly. Because I for damn sure don't want to be
Or,
that one. Like, oh,
am I a person that like
of high
just
risk.
parties?
Yeah. So it's like all of that is something that everybody who has not already should, and then the ones that are vaccinated, sit your motherfucking ass down like y'all can't pass shit. Cause I feel in my non-medical opinion that it is mostly vaccinated people out here, partying and doing this. Oh shit, bitch, I got this, I can't get it. And then what? So I feel
They
everybody's
can they
equally
can
responsible
they
because
can pass
they
it to
yeah,
non-vaccinated people.
yeah, everybody can play tag. It's a game of tag. So now everybody can play the game. Because before it was like, oh my God, you play, you can't touch me because I'm frozen or whatever. Nah, bitch, everybody is loose and moving. Everybody can play tag. So it's crazy.
Well,
It is
I
very
mean, go
crazy.
ahead and do it because you get time off from work, and I hear the second shot be taking people out.
I've
Oh, that
heard.
no. Oh, so I will tell you that second shot. I don't know what the hell, girl. They will tell you everything under the sun, girl. They'll tell you could go back to work. Yeah, you could go back to
Mm-mm.
work that day for a couple hours, but you better be home in a few
He
because
said you
when
better
I
be
tell
home.
you, no, I have not felt that sick in
Ugh.
probably 15 years. The sick where I was just in bed like,
Do you
oh,
regret it though? Like going back
oh
just based on
god.
how you felt after the
No,
second
I
one? Do
don't.
you feel
No,
like okay?
I don't regret it, and the reason being is that I was able to spend time with my family who came out. My dad would never have come out here if I was not vaccinated.
Okay.
Um, so I
And
got
you
a
look
chance
just
to.
like your dad, by the way.
I do until you see my
Yeah.
mom, and then people are like, "I am so confused. Well, how do you look so much like this person and then so much like this person?"
Yeah.
Um, it's really odd, but me and my dad look very similar. That's kind of my twin.
Yeah,
That's
he
funny. But it's
is.
a conversation a lot of people are having now. I had family and friends was like, oh fuck that, never, ever, ever in my life. And then it's like, oh shit. I might
Maybe I
better go
should.
ahead
Maybe
and
I should. I might just need to
right.
look into this.
Right. I
Yeah.
might just better
Yeah.
go ahead and do my research a little further and then,
Yeah.
decide. And to each his own. I'm not saying those who've gotten already are this and those who haven't are that and those who say they're not or this or whatever the case might be. This is something that everybody needs to decide for themselves
Yeah.
and what's best for them in their situation.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
really what it boils down to.
I generally fall into I'm not getting vaccinated territory. Um, the thing that made it so emergent for me that made me be like, oh, I've got to do this is the fact of that I have blood pressure issues.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm.
problem with blood pressure issues is you catch that COVID, honey, you're gonna be on that ventilator. You might not fucking
Oh.
make it. And I'm not ready after all the bullshit I've been through. I ain't ready to check out just yet. I'm trying to
Yeah.
bring y'all some more fucking hell and some
But it's
heat,
also
honey.
so
I got shit more
unpredictable.
to tell.
It's just
Yeah,
also so unpredictable
yeah,
because you have people
yeah,
who aren't vaccinated who have gotten Delta and they be fucked up for it, but they get
yeah,
better. And then you
yeah.
got some who are vaxxed who get on the ventilator and they fucking die. So I mean, it's like you really don't know. It's like one of those things you don't
Yeah.
know. I personally don't
Well,
want to find out.
usually though, if they're vaxxed, they don't end up on a ventilator at all.
Well, they're saying
So let's just say
the
that
older
there's a
population are the
few. Yeah,
ones.
they're like
Yeah,
if they're like 80 years old, sure,
yeah,
but typically speaking, if they're already vaxxed, you're not going to end up on a ventilator. You may end up very sick. My
yeah.
brother ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks,
And it's
two
just a
almost
waiting
three
game.
weeks.
Just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Because right, I just read also that they have the treatment that the prior president had. It started with R, I can't think of the name, and it's very effective. It's something you could take if you get it early, and also to prevent you from getting almost like I know how Tamiflu is for the flu.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
Right.
that's what they got. So I think what's going to happen
Oh.
is they're going to approve the vaccines that are out so that they can go ahead and approve that. Which means, and it's for people who are partially vaccinated or who aren't, but they're saying don't use that to not get vaccinated. So let's say, for instance, if I do decide to get it and I'm like, I'm only getting one shot because I know with that one vaccine shot, I'm covered for 80%. I might be like, shit, that's all I need because I work from home. I don't be out. I don't do shit. So it's like,
No, girl. If you start with one shot, you need to get the entire
so
shots.
no, I'm just
You need
saying
to
You
get
can't
both
just.
of them.
You
that's
need to
what
get
they
both.
But
were
You can't do
saying.
half. You can't do
but
half and half.
just by the way, though, even one shot gives you a lot of. It gives you like
Yeah, that's what I
70
read.
something
So that's why
percent
some people
protection.
were
Okay.
like, if
Yeah.
they get bad, if
But
somebody gets a
they
bad
say
reaction,
like,
shit. I hope they wouldn't. I would shit if it were me and I get toe up the first time. Yeah, more than likely I'm not going back.
well, the first time I will say I had Moderna, so the first time I would say you don't really have to worry about that. Like I had, it was weird. I felt like I had like the chills for a second, and then it would just go
Mm-hmm.
away, and quickly, and I didn't feel 100, but I was fine.
Okay.
It was completely cool. The second one though, I was in bed for 2 days.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. So I think if you do get vaccinated anti, you should probably do it during Labor Day weekend. Well,
Why?
no, do the second one during Labor Day weekend because you're gonna be out for 3 days. So you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to
Oh,
wait. You have
Do
Monday,
so,
do
Saturday,
not
Sunday, and
get.
Monday.
I what I would say is, so here's what happens. You schedule your first appointment. Schedule your first appointment for either a Friday or a Saturday,
Okay.
because they're going to schedule your next appointment for that same day,
that same day. I
a
got
month
you.
later,
I see.
right? So what you end up with is a Saturday or a Sunday where you can kind of lay in bed. Do not do that shit on like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Don't do that. You'll be calling in the next day. I promise you.
Yeah. And it's just, like I said, I have kids, so I feel like with this boogie wolf, like, I just need to make sure that I'm also continuing to do my part to, ensure that they're protected
Mhm.
because that shit is too new for the kids. I barely went to get it for my goddamn self. So it's one of
Right.
them things like, nah. And I feel the school's gonna shut down again anyway. So, you know, I was like, and if that's why I say I'm just gonna wait and see because if they do,
I feel so bad
you
for those
know,
kids though. Like the kids are
yeah,
so
it's
ready to go back, and then
yeah.
to yank that back from them, it's like fuck.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
they're already saying Atlanta, they were open 2 days, y'all. They tested kids before. 2 days they opened, they got to shut down because they had 100 positive cases already. So,
Ooh.
Jesus.
right, two
Well,
days, not two
these
weeks.
kids are getting it too. They were trying to say the kids weren't getting it, but
No, they're getting
it
it.
No, they're getting
they're
it.
getting
They're
They're
it.
getting
getting
it.
it.
And now they're getting it more
It seems
because
like it's
you got
attacking.
camps. You got these summer camps, these sports programs, like the parents who may or may not be vaxxed who are still doing stuff they probably never stopped doing in 2019, and then everybody's playing tag. Then
Yeah.
you got parents who be turning up, gathering with their kids all up mass, and then they go on the
I
Sunday, they
just
all at school on Monday.
you know, I know
Selfish.
I actually know people who just never stopped being who they were
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
beforehand, and the problem with that is that you can't just do that. You can't just oh, I'm having a gathering at my house, there's going to be 60 people. Them 60 people that's showing up is
Right.
dumb as hell.
But it's the
I ain't showing up at your
like-minded
fucking
people
house.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like you got to think about who's going to be there because like-minded people kind of like to stick together. So shit
Mhm.
Yeah,
like
they
that would
do.
worry me. Like, oh, so and then all them same people gonna have their kids at school on Monday, and then they gonna be calling people who are concerned weird and scared and paranoid. Well, yeah, bitch, absolutely, because
Right.
y'all doing stupid shit.
But
You
also,
know,
I have a whole fucking life to live. My
that's true
life,
too.
the things that I do in my life, I thoroughly enjoy. I really do enjoy, and I have a whole life to live, and I don't want to lose it behind your fucking bullshit ass poor decisions.
Yeah, but it's a lot of parents out there. A lot of parents are, ready for the
That's a
school
bad
to
angle.
open, ready to send their kids. And I totally get that. Yes, kids need to be in school, but I also feel my view is like if it's not safe, it's not safe. Like it's
It's
like, do
not
you want
Right.
safe,
them to have their
and it's
education or their health? There's other
it's not
options.
safe.
It's not. And I
It's not
already
safe.
said if it comes down to that, like that's what private, some people probably don't have the option to do private tutors, but we was like, okay, if they shut it down, you do your online, and then we'll just supplement with a private tutor throughout the week. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like you just got to do your part. But the reality of the situation is a lot of these parents cannot deal with their kids. A lot of parents don't want to deal with their kids. So it's like
Yeah.
No.
shit. They get your
Yeah.
ass and go.
Yeah.
And it's
For
sad
sure.
because it's very sad because a lot of kids are getting sicker. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah,
Well,
it's crazy.
also, what about like? Because I one of my parents. I won't say which one. Um, but one of my parents was one of those parents that was really young and would just leave me any fucking where. Like,
Hmm.
oh, he could be over there. Okay, I'm just gonna drop him.
Hmm.
Those parents right there really can. They really
And
concern me.
yeah,
It's
they
a
still
lot of them
exist
like
too.
that. They still exist.
Yeah, they
They
still
still
Oh,
exist.
I know
exist.
they do. I got cousins like that.
It's that shit is it's like damn, like no, they be doing play dates. You just met the mama on the recess yard 10 minutes ago, and they at you
Right.
fucking dropping your kid off unattended. No,
Yeah.
It's
absolutely
one
not.
reason. It's one reason I don't even have kids because I am so crazy. I'd be
Oh
like,
yeah, I
nope.
don't play that. Like I
I
gotta
would be.
meet
I'd be
you,
that
and
parent that says no
they coming
twenty
with
four
me.
seven, and
And
they be
it's like,
mad at me.
no, y'all, we'll meet you there and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing because people just it's the world is just so you got so many sinister people. Like they be
Yeah.
Yeah.
looking all nice, and then you find out your kid been getting hurt and touched. Like,
Touched
Mhm.
and shit.
mm-mm,
Yeah. Well, that's one
mm-mm,
of the biggest things is them getting touched and all that bullshit because there's always
mm-hmm,
someone that comes around.
You're right.
mm-hmm. So I
You
already told
know.
my kids right now, I'm just how my mom was with me. I'm gonna be the mom. I'm picking up all your friends. All your friends can stay here. But guess who
Right,
ain't
and
having no summer
it'll be
party?
at my fucking
Y'all.
house.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Y'all
Yep.
parents can come get it. We want to get a hotel room, do a suite. Y'all great. They parents are more than welcome to come, but y'all ain't doing that. So
Right.
Mm.
that's just the way it is.
Right.
All
Yep.
right, y'all. So, what's the plans for the weekend?
Shit. What is? I'm like, what?
I'm going to LA tomorrow to meet up with my dad.
How exciting!
He was down here. We spent a few days, doing shit around here in San Diego. He went up to see my brother because my brother lives in LA. But my brother's going to a funeral tomorrow, so I'm going
Mm.
tomorrow with my dad and them to do like a Hollywood tour.
Oh, I was
Oh, I
going to
love
ask you what you
those.
guys are going to
Are you
do.
Yeah,
gonna go on the Beyonce
yeah.
tour?
No, they're not.
Oh,
They're
oh, okay.
yeah.
Excuse me. I mean, if you're gonna go on a
Well,
tour,
they're
go on the Beyonce
also so
tour.
the thing is they're also like church going folks, so it's not really they don't know Beyonce. They're- it's
Okay.
not really music they could actually listen to. I don't think
What
Okay.
the secular music?
it's
Um.
secular. It's secular.
Shoot. What this week? I just want to relax. Like I want to
Yeah,
chill.
me too.
I think I'm gonna just go wash my comforters, and I got me some skates, y'all. So actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I bought me some skates.
Yes.
Oh my god,
We
I
used to skate. We used to skate almost every fucking weekend. We used to go to World on Wheels, Skate Junction,
yes,
Skate Depot. Bro, that was the
I'm
shit.
Skateland. I think I went to Skateland in Northridge a
Mm.
few times,
I'm too
but
clumsy. No,
Wow.
I will kill
oh,
myself.
so I'm excited. That's what I'm actually gonna
That's
do.
the
I'm gonna
fun
go
of
to
it
the
is
park
killing yourself, Sheena.
and
No, no,
That's
ride
the fun.
No,
I
she
will,
will.
I will
Yeah,
kill
yeah. She
myself.
don't need to skate. She's not
Yeah, I
allowed
would
to
probably
skate.
break a leg or something, bust my
Yeah.
face open. Yeah,
Oh, girl,
I
I
will hurt
used to.
myself.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna go
I used
skate.
to see Jada. I used to see Jada Smith. Jada Pinkett was her name at the time before she married Will. She used to be at World on Wheels all the time,
Oh wow, I know
She
that.
seemed like she liked to
and
get with the hood like that.
she also liked to get with the girls like that. But we won't go
Oh,
there. She was
Oh, I
no,
ain't
we
surprised
not.
very
by that.
young
They
girls.
not about to take my coin and turn my shit off. No, we not going
Nah.
there.
That's another one.
No, we not going there.
I'm
No,
about to say.
just kidding.
We'll leave that there.
I'm just gonna chill. I'm a little tired
Just
right
kidding.
now.
I've never seen Jada Pinkett Smith
We,
in my whole
it's
life. Is
okay.
she
It's okay.
good?
We, they not about to snatch my little coin from me. Okay, I'm not
I
going
feel like
against them.
everybody just sound like they chilling this weekend. You know, just it's
The
been a
weather is
long week.
so
The weather. I might even make me some. I don't
beans.
know,
I'm thinking
some
about making me some
chili.
beans.
But my
Yeah.
husband was like, he's making macaroni and cheese and all this on Sunday. So I I don't know what we're gonna have tomorrow. If it's like this, I want some. My kids like when I make black eyed peas with okra with the turkey leg.
Ooh.
But if it's hot, like we're gonna be sweating. So I
I think it's gonna
don't
be
know.
cold. I'm gonna make me some beans because it's gonna be like 72 degrees out here.
I want some gumbo now that we talking about it, but that takes too much time. I don't feel like going to the store and getting all that stuff. So we'll probably be eating out tomorrow. Yeah.
I think I'll be eating beans tomorrow. That sounds like a plan for me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe chili
Mm.
beans. I had got some ground chicken, so maybe I'll
Oh,
make
I
some
love
chili
ground
beans out of
chicken.
that.
Do like a
Mhm.
white bean chili. White beans if you got ground chicken.
Yeah, like northern
White
beans.
bean, yes. Oh, it's so good. It's
Yeah.
very good. Very
Well,
good.
I think it's time. We're having technical difficulties. We made it through.
Yes,
Here, I
we
think
did.
Dante, we made it through. Have fun with your pops
Yes.
tomorrow,
Have
and
fun,
I don't know
enjoy.
what the hell is going on with technology right now though. Like
Just being a
this has been
hater,
the
being a
most.
player hater. That's what's going.
Yes.
Anti's the only
Oh,
one who's not having any
I
problems.
know.
And
Y'all
normally
know it's
she's
normally
having problems.
me. I
It's
know.
normally her.
I might have to walk to the store and get me a damn couple lotto tickets or something.
Right?
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
girl.
So if y'all
Right.
don't hear from me, don't report me missing. I'm good. I done came up on some money.
So if you get 100
Okay.
million,
Oh, bitch,
you
I'm
just go.
dropping. Listen. I ain't giving 2 week notice to nobody. Y'all better figure that shit out all the way.
If you get 100 million, I better
Shit.
be hired, little girl, because I'd be hiring both of y'all
Shoot.
to do something,
I
honey.
would have you do like you're very good with like the arts and all that. I would have you be like the kid's private teacher for some shit. Shit. Sheena can
Yes.
Sheena can get her club model. They be her little models and whatever. So shit. I got it all planned out.
All right.
Okay.
I'm tired. I didn't even
Me
sleep last night.
too.
I'm like exhausted. I couldn't even
I'm about
sleep
to watch
last night. Crazy.
Lifetime. Y'all know I love Lifetime movies, and I'm about to. I made
Oh,
dinner
I
on
do that on
lunchtime.
Sundays.
Oh, girl, I
We
do it throughout the week. I love Lifetime. Me and my kids. So I heard Ashanti has a resort. Something is y'all heard about this Ashanti movie?
no.
That's what my husband said. I
No.
forgot the name.
Never
Resort.
heard of it.
Me either. I'm in the tub and I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. I was like, shit, I ain't never heard of it. So I'm gonna have to look it up. Resort. I
Hold
don't
on.
know. Resort.
Huh.
Oh my god.
And
And it's a
and
thing
you
because he
said it's
was like,
Ashanti? Where's my dog? Where's
This
yeah,
the singer?
yes, yes.
I don't know. I think your husband
No, because
tripping.
he was like, no, because I was in the tell. He was like, oh, I think I found us the movie. I'm like, what? He was like, the resort something with Ashanti. I'm like, Ashanti? What the fuck? When was she in the movie?
We all
Oh,
looking at
y'all.
stuff.
I know.
Huh.
I can't. I'm on my phone. I don't have my iPad.
I don't
No, y'all don't see
know.
nothing.
My phone just died.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Wow.
god. I'm gonna have to text y'all privately once. I'm gonna call him when I get off
Is it
and
called
get the name.
Paradise Resort?
Yes, something like that. Yes.
No, but that's in the Ashanti region.
What?
Her name, like she's named after something in Africa or something.
No, I know. She's named after a city or something. He said it was a movie. Oh God, I'm gonna have to see.
Hmm.
I should have told him to send me the trailer.
Huh.
Maybe I'm starting
Yeah,
rumors. Shit.
I think. I mean, maybe she need to be in a movie.
Maybe.
All right, y'all. Well, it's been good.
I
It's been
don't know.
great, and we gonna see. We gonna do this next week, and hopefully everybody gets some sleep and eat their beans and enjoy their
I'm about to eat my
family. And
spaghetti. That's what I'm about to go eat right now.
ooh, that
I might
sounds
have some
good.
wine and some spaghetti.
Oh, that sounds really good.
So
Well, I'm
yeah.
about to take a hot shower and watch my TV show that comes on, and go to sleep at about 10 o'clock. I'm tired.
No. All right. Well, I will see y'all lovely people next week.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Uh.